just want to thank you so much for coming to be interviewed by us today to learn about your experiences at Chestnut Grove Elementary School. If you would, to get started, also, we want to thank the Conservation Fund. That's who gave us the grant so we could make these videos. So
Mhm.
we want to be thankful for them. All right, would you please state your name and the schools that you attended?
My name is Geneva at Chambers. I attended Chester Grove Elementary School, and from there, Unity High School. And that was it.
Okay. And what grades did you go to Chestnut Grove Elementary?
From the first grade to the eighth. I graduated from the eighth grade to Unity, the ninth.
So do you have any special memories of teachers or things that you even reflect on today from your elementary school experiences?
I had a lot of experiences with when I was in the fifth grade, because we used to go out and do the maypole, and I was in a lot of plays that Miss Miller, my first grade teacher, used to put me in a lot of plays when I was here. And we had a little prom thing Miss Marson gave us, Mary Marson, and we had to invite little friends, to the prom. And it was really nice. Yes. And we we played ball. I played a little bit of basketball when I was here. And I think that's about all. And and the fifth and sixth grade, I had Miss Rita Miller. She was from, I think, Greensboro. And when we would do something wrong, we got punished. Mr. Miller would punish us. We'd either have to stand up or write on the blackboard. Yes, I think I think punishment did us a lot of good, especially when we'd have to get them straps. Mr. Miller would, and if you start crying real hard, he would only hit you one time. And I was always crying. I was I was forever crying. And I didn't get into many fights. I think I got in one fight with my cousin. And then we had to stand up in front of the class and hug each other and apologize. That was it.
Okay, so you said a maypole. Tell us about
A
what is a
maypole,
maypole?
like you put a maypole up, and we have about 6 children, and each one of them had a different color, and we would plait the maypole from the top all the way down to the bottom. And that was so pretty. We'd always do it before school ended, you know, about the last day of school. Yes.
Thank you for sharing that. So can you tell me about what would a typical day like? What time did you start school and what did you do throughout the day? What classes were you taking? What was the day like?
I started in about 8 o'clock, because we rode the school bus and they would drop us off. And the second and third grade, I had math, um, arithmetic, and English, and then we had lunch. We didn't have no lunchroom. We had to bring our lunch. And at that time, we'd end up going to the toilet because we had outside toilets. No bathrooms, none. And we had that time to go to the bathroom and the toilet. The toilet. And then we wash our hands. Then we'd eat our lunch at 12 o'clock. And after that, then we'd have evening classes. And uh, the bus would come from Unity and pick us up and take us home. And that was it. Yeah.
So were there any like extracurricular activities, like extra things that you did? Like you mentioned a plays or something? You had
Yeah, we
plays?
would have, Miss Miller would give us little plays like, I can't remember the plays, but I was always in one.
Good.
And Miss Jeanette Allen, they would give little dances. And my partner, I didn't have a partner, but I was always in it. So Jeanette Allen, she would dress like a boy, so she could be the same size I was, and we would dance, little dance things.
So can you tell me, do you remember like what type of books that you all had? Did they give the students here at Chestnut Grove brand new books, or what kind of books did you
Yeah,
all
we
have?
we got books, and we would take them home, and especially like math and English. And then we'd come back, read the book. So we had to study the math like arithmetic, the adding, division, and subtracting. I didn't like that, but I made it. And I was from the eighth grade, I was the salvatorian in my class. And we only had 8 people in the eighth grade. And all of them is deceased now, all except me.
So during the time that you were here at Chestnut Grove Elementary, was there any discussion about segregation? Did the teachers talk about that at all? That you were
No,
going to a separate
very
school?
seldom.
Okay.
And we would have to pass by Cool Spring School, and it was all white school, so we had to pass by it every day.
So Chestnut Grove Elementary was all black school?
Yes,
Okay.
all black. And I don't think it did no segregation to, I can't remember, but I know this school was all black, and it was from the first grade to the eighth, just elementary
Do you
school.
remember what years you went to school here?
Oh my goodness. Let me see, I started the school when I was 5. And I think I was about 13 when I went to Unity, because I started when I was, 5, but I wasn't supposed to, but my birthday come late in November and school opened in August, but they still slipped me in.
So that's good.
Yes.
Is there anything else that you remember about your experience that you would like to share? Because this is part of the history, and so we want to see if there's anything else that you can remember that you'd like to share.
Uh, I had some great teachers. And Miss Mary Morrison, she would have a hickory off a peach tree, and it done dried. And if you did something wrong, you got to spank it with that peach tree. She always called it Dr. Peach. she, she was she was really hard on us, and we did right. And when I went to fifth and sixth grade, Miss Reedy Smith, she she was a little bit easy. And Mr. Marsh was the principal here. He I was in his class. He taught the seventh and eighth grade. And Mr. Miller, he was the when I first started, he was the principal here. And his wife was our first grade teacher. hmm And it was just it was just good. I really enjoyed doing my from the first grade to the eighth. But after I got to high school, I didn't like it that much, but I still went on and finished. But then after that, I started working because I worked to help my mother to send the rest of the kids to school.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you. And just curious, what are your thoughts about Chestnut Grove Community Center and the Conservation Fund paying to have these oral histories? Do you think, what are your thoughts about? Do you think it's a good idea that we're doing
Yeah, I
that?
think it is a very good idea because a lot of people have forgotten Chestnut Grove, a school, and this building wasn't here when I was going to school. It started, the last year of my school here, this building was here. But the old building, I went to from the first grade to the seventh in the old building. And then I moved over in the building here, and I didn't get to stay in for 1 year. 1 school year.
Well, I thank you so very much for you
Hmm.
taking the time today to come and
You are
do an
welcome.
excellent interview.